Dear friends, I'm back with another machine on the Tryhackme. To be honest, I haven't done the machines on the Tryhackme platform for a long time, a bit long time. So I'm back. In this video, I've already spawned much earlier. And this IP address. As always, I'd like to use the local kernel Linux to do this preparation, which is running inside VMware. Before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. I do appreciate your help and support. So enough said, let's just get started. We can switch into the kernel Linux VM. I've already done the mmap scanning earlier to save time of this video. I can zoom in the terminal so the font size will be bigger. And then you can see what's going on exactly. Because my penetration is over, my traffic is over VPN, which is not very good in terms of speed. So I use the option of thin scan and no other scan to do this preparation, to do the full range port scan by the option of -p-. So by this command, we can identify the target has several open ports, like 22, 70, 70. Next, we need to know the service information which is running on each port number. And I've already done the service scanning earlier. I use the different options like virtual scan, and also in combination with default script scan. This time, I define the specific port numbers to scan, like 22, 70, 70, which were discovered in the first command with the mmap. So from the mmap, this time the mmap can tell the exact information. From here, maybe we can deduce that the target is running Anydesk client. Of course, although SSH service is running, this version doesn't have any vulnerability. So next we can use the search sprite utility to see whether we can find some exploits for this service, Anydesk. It does have. Of course, the first two exploits are not effective because the target machine should be Windows. In our case, the target machine is Linux. So we can get down this Python exploit to our working directory. But I'd like to tell you, this Python exploit was not written properly. When you execute this command, you will get some error. To save time, I will not make debugging for now. You can get better exploit code from this GitHub, which link will be added into the description section below so that you can download it. And I've already downloaded this code. This one, GitHub. As you can see over here, of course, this is the Python code. And I think it should be Python 3, right? Python 3. And we need to generate the payload or shell code. For us, we just copy this command and replace this local host by our kernel Linux. And also, if you want, you can change port number to be listened on. You do not need to change anything else for this command. And then the shell code, our own shell code, can be created and replace this section of this exploit. Another thing, we need to change the IP address to meet our actual environment. And also, we need to remove this comment. Another very important point I'd like to raise for you is here, as you can see, the author also give us notice no need to change this port number. Actually, this is port number for UDP rather than TCP. Also, you can confirm by taking a look at this line, the option socket option, sock datagram. I think if you're familiar with the Python coding, especially for networking, I think you know what it means, right? So I think I've already made the modification and to create our own Python exploit. Yeah, this IP address is our target, and also the shellcode, which can be created by MSF volume. All right, so now we just run this exploit. Before we run this exploit, we need to set up the listener by netcat, and then we can run this code. Yeah, I think we should be getting, as you can see, we got the collection, and we can spawn the bash session, Python 3, which Python 3 is there, pty spawn. It's much better. Next, we need to do some local immersion, right? We can cut out the user flag. And also here, as you can see, yeah, there is directory of SSH and current user. Of course, we have a permission to cut out this private key. And you can create the private key for the user and log in to the target via SSH. And I'd like to tell you this private key is protected by passphrase, and you need to convert this private key to hash value and then use John the Ripper to crack it. Of course, it will take time. However, this step is not necessary at all. We just, our purpose or objective for us is to get privileged shell. And now, how to do? We can navigate to temp directory. Next, we can upload the limpia shell script. And already got this shell script ready. Next, we can set up the web server to upload. Oh, sorry, with module, HTTP module. Now we can use wget utility. Sorry, this should be the IP address of VPN tunnel. Copy and paste in here. Default port number by Python, HTTP module, limpiers. And we can change mode with this limpiers. And then we can run this shell script. To escalate our privilege, in most cases, we need to utilize this script to do the automatic immersion because it can reveal a lot of information about the target. For example, like username information, process information, the capabilities information, SUID, binary information. Okay, it's done. Now we can scroll back to see whether we can find something or vectors which allow us to elevate a privilege. Yeah, capabilities information. SUID, okay, this one, unknown SUID binary. I think you know setcap. If you're not familiar with this one, you can use Google to make some research. Linux setcap. This. Yeah, this one can allow user to set capabilities for a file or binary. Set the file capabilities information. All right, so I think next we can utilize this SUID. SUID means bit, means allow the user, the current user, to execute this binary with temporarily root privilege. Okay, so how to do? First, we need to copy. You can use the Python because Python 3 is there. We can copy. We need to know the Python absolute path, so we can copy this being Python 3 to current directory or temp directory. All right, and then we can use the command sbin and set a cap, and we want to cap set uid if python 3. All right, so next we can run Python 3. Yeah, you need to use this way to run Python 3. Otherwise, because of environmental path, it will run system Python 3. This is not what we expect. So we can run one-liner import OS module, set UID to 0, which means root user, and the system. We can get the bash session. System is not defined. Okay, I forgot to use OS module. Python 3 import OS module. OS set UID 0. OS system bin bash. As you can see from the banner, we have already elevated our privilege to root user. And then we can, of course, can retrieve the root flag without any issue. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.